Siberius, and we about to get serious. It's the real Siberius, making fanboys furious.
Hello, YouTube, and welcome to The Real Siberius. On this episode, I want to talk about I don't praise mediocrity. I imagine a number of people will not like this video. And if you don't, please feel free to dislike it or even unsubscribe, because I don't simply say these things, I believe them to my core. I don't praise mediocrity, so I don't have any praise for players in the modern era. I see a lot of people, media, and channels talking about how great Jokic is or how great SGA is. I'm sorry, but I don't see it. One doesn't play defense and the other's a foul merchant. Two things real greats never did and wouldn't do. Greatness in an era without defense simply isn't greatness. The last time I checked, 16 separate players had scored 40-plus points in the first week of this season. This isn't because of elite play. This is because of a complete lack of defense. I've heard this is a record, and if it is a record, it's like LeBron's record for having the most turnovers in finals history. It isn't to be praised, it's to be embarrassed by. There was a time in my life when scoring 40 points in a game was not only noteworthy, but legendary. Players that did so were the elite of the elite. Now players I have never heard of coming off the bench are doing it. I think Austin Reeves had 21 plus free throws to score over 40 points. That's not to be commended. I don't know what the hell that is. I said it before and I'll say it again. I'm not giving up on this league or this game. I love basketball. But this isn't basketball. Basketball is a competition. It's a battle. It isn't a pathetic display of uncontested dunks, layups, and three-point shots. Statistical accumulation without opposition isn't impressive. It's inevitable. You didn't accomplish some great feat. You simply performed an act. The media and the player base can change their mindset, but you can't change mine. You can lower the standards, but you can't lower mine. You can move the goalpost to manufacture greatness, but you can't move mine. I will stand steadfast and resolute against this until it changes or until I die trying. I love this game, and I won't see it besmirched by the acceptance of mediocrity and lack of competition. I won't give up, I won't quit, but I won't stand idly by, and I hope you won't either. If you love the modern game, in all honesty, I'm jealous. I'm genuinely jealous. I wish I could. I try to watch, and I just don't see it. I don't see anything to respect, admire, or even appreciate. And I'm not hate watching. I'm genuinely trying to find something to hook me. Something to make me say, wow. Something to make me feel what I used to feel watching this game. And I don't see it. And quite frankly, I don't think I see it because it isn't there. I'm not an old hater. I am an old head, and I wear that moniker proudly. But I don't hate the modern era because it's new, because it's not 80s and 90s basketball. I don't like it because it's a subpar product, and you can't trick me. You can't brainwash me into thinking it's something that it isn't. I know what great basketball looks like, and I would love to see it again. I've heard people say, oh, you Jordan fans would, you won't let anyone else be the greatest of all time. The fuck I won't. I would pay money to have a player better than Jordan play now. that had the same mindset, that had the same desire, that wanted to do it the same way. I'll pay for that privilege a lot. But it's not there. It doesn't exist. And you can't make me believe that it does. I'm not angry. I'm disappointed. I'm flabbergasted that individuals can watch this modern game and think, this is excellent. You don't know what excellent is then. If you're an old head and you're watching the modern game and are impressed or inspired, you obviously haven't watched an old game in quite some time because you've forgotten what great basketball is, what it looks like, what it feels like. I don't know. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going to stop trying. I'm just losing motivation. I'm losing heart. I took a 20-year hiatus from the NBA, and I regret that I did only because I missed some of the last great players. I missed all of Kobe's entire career, and that breaks my heart that I missed it. I think if I were to tune out now, I don't think I'm missing anything. Even if there are statistical accomplishments or records broken, they deserve an asterisk. Because what it took or what it takes to accomplish those feats isn't the same. The standard has been lowered. The goalpost has been moved. And I feel bad for some modern players because I think given the opportunity to play in a more physical, more dominant, highly defensive era, I think some of them may rise to the occasion. But there is no expectation of that. It's a soft league, and a soft league creates soft players. There's no expectation to raise the bar in our society as a whole. Anyway, I'm curious what you guys think. That's the end of the video. If you made it to the end, I certainly appreciate it. As always, I want to give a shout out to the content creators that continue to inspire me to do this. Uncommon Sense, Angry Old Hoops, Self-Researched NBA Facts, 93Z, Sports and Fitness Rants, Uncut Hoops, Scap Attack, Speam Engine, In Your Face Hoops, Eddie TV, King Speech Row, Goatcast Hoops. I always appreciate your guys' takes, your perspectives, and your humor. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.